Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Still Scavassos here. I'm Anthony.
I'm Casey.
And today we're watching episode 23 of season 3 of My Hero Academia.
So this is Deku versus Kacchan.
Part 2.
Yeah. I feel like they're gonna actually physically fight, but they also might not. Maybe it's gonna be like just more about them like versus each other, since Kacchan obviously put it together how Deku has his power. And yeah, it's gonna be an interesting episode.
So I'm not even quite sure how this is gonna end. I don't even see how if Deku loses and Kacchan wins, what's that gonna prove? I feel like there's a lot of hurt right now in some sense, some jealousy from Kacchan, and I feel like it's based off of the fact that he aspired to be All Might, and then obviously All Might interacted them with both for the first time simultaneously while saving Bakugo, and it's a weird situation, and I don't know how their relationship's going to change after this.
Alright, well if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. The full-length reaction, the next couple episodes of My Hero Academia are actually over there right now, so you want to check that out. The link's down in the description below.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into it.
This is bad. We're not even supposed to be at Ground Beta by ourselves. Why don't we talk about this during one of our free periods? We could reserve a training room or something.
Okay, training room would be better.
I want to know what made All Might give his power to a loser like you. Let me see for myself. Is it because you looked up to him more than I did?
Oh.
Does it mean everything I've done to be like him is wrong?
Oh.
My gosh.
Do you think I can be a hero too?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
How is this episode gonna play out? I'm so intrigued, but I don't know.
If you don't want to get hurt, punch back. Oh yeah, you switched to using kicks more these days, didn't you? Come on, stop! Kacchan! Alright, Hook. That's a feint.
Oh my gosh, there they go. They already started. Now you're gonna get in trouble for sure. Oh!
I think somebody's gonna see this.
A identified breaking curfew. Contacting their homeroom teacher now.
A droid.
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead! Oh
my gosh.
Are loitering at Ground Beta.
What's he
You're
gonna do?
responsible for rounding them up.
He's gonna get pissed.
Are you kidding me?
What's he doing?
Homework? Grading?
You have to stop this.
Who the hell's that?
We hurt each other when we...
Who was that?
Is that the League of Villains?
Listen to me! Stop running! Stand up and fight!
Holographic All Might card.
Ooh! Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Hey! Are you alright?
Oh.
Don't you dare worry about me!
Don't worry about me.
Why won't you fight back? Why did I end up having to chase after someone who was always so far behind me? Why did a damn small fry like you get strong? You got so much better, and I destroyed All Might!
Oh.
But it's because of me that he ended up losing his power!
Oh.
If I hadn't been kidnapped by villains, then it never would have happened.
That's why.
All Might knows it was my fault, but hasn't said anything.
But it wasn't.
No, he's been carrying this guilt with him the whole time.
Oh, that makes me sad.
It turned out our fight wasn't what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter who won or lost. I was the only person in the world who understood how Kacchan felt. This is actually good. I can see whether or not my shoot style works against him. If I'm gonna do this, I'm going all out. I refuse to be your punching bag, Kacchan! Above! That was close! Can't let him think!
Wow. Oh! Oh! Whoa!
I bet you've got some kind of plan up your sleeve! That's one of the things I hate most about you! It's obvious you've always looked down on me! Even when we were kids! You think you're better than me!
That's not true. It's always looked up to him.
Is that what you actually believed?
Yeah.
This time? If I looked down on you, I wouldn't want anything to do with you anymore. I noticed things you couldn't all these years because I had nothing at first. There were things I hated about you, sure. But I could clearly see how amazing you were.
Aww.
All Might was my hero, but you were the one actually in my life!
Aww.
Because I was so emotional, I lost a bit of control. To 8%!
8%.
I thought you were incredible, Kacchan. I wanted to see what you'd become.
Dang!
You passed me.
Oh shit.
Whoa! Whoa! Deku! Dang!
He kicked into a higher gear. Is that all you've got?
Oh shit.
When I get riled up and my desire to win surpasses my desire to save someone,
Like him?
I start talking like you. But my idea of victory is so tied to the image of you in my head that in those moments I can't help but imitate you. But I'm not nice enough to let him pummel me, just to relieve a little stress.
Okay, stand up for yourself.
The only reason I'm using my kicks is so my arms don't get too abused. But I never said I couldn't use them at 5%.
Oh!
You're the best. That's why I want to defeat you.
Oh!
Now, it's your turn.
Oh my gosh! Okay, they both went into the ground. So is anyone gonna come stop them, or?
No, where is he? Oh, Eraserhead got stopped by somebody else.
Oh yeah. So does that mean he?
We're done
What?
here. I won this fight. You have All Might's power. But even using his strength, even after making it your own, somehow you still managed to lose to me. Why? How could you lose?
Stop this right now. Both of you. I'm sorry, but I heard what you
It was
said.
him. He had the hand. Like, his hand was wrapped up.
Why did you pick Deku? It started when the sludge villain came, didn't it?
He was powerless,
Oh my
but
god.
still more heroic than anyone else. I knew you were strong. That much was obvious.
I always wanted to be like you, which meant being as strong as possible. But look what I did to you, because I'm not good enough.
I was always going to lose my power. You couldn't do anything to change that. You are strong, but I focused too much on your physical strength and overlooked what was important. This
Aww.
isn't your burden.
Oh, he hugged him.
I apologize. Sometimes I forget that you're children.
Oh. Oh, he didn't want to hug.
Now that you've laid your feelings out on the table, maybe you can understand each other. If you have mutual
Aw.
respect and focus on making one another stronger, I've no doubt you'll become the ultimate heroes, winning and saving people at the same time.
We can win and save people.
You had the strongest guy in the world lay the groundwork for you. Don't you dare lose again.
Oh.
I'll work harder so that I can beat you. Okay, so talk. Who knows about you two?
Oh.
Recovery Girl and Principal Nezer do. As far as students go, only you.
And you don't want this to get out, because that would be bad. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anyone what's going on. Unlike Deku, I can keep my mouth shut. I'm not doing this for you. It would just be a real pain if this got out and messed stuff up. And so, All Might told Kacchan the whole backstory.
Oh, and all for one. Why he's after him.
If this got out, people'd be confused and they'd start wondering where the power is. You idiot, what were you thinking when you first told me about it? I'll go higher than even you, Chosen One.
Chosen one.
Then I guess I'll just have to be better than that. You what? I have to go higher than you. Damn it, nerd! I just said I was gonna be the one to surpass you!
Oh my gosh.
They've become proper rivals now, in a way that they weren't before.
Oh.
Oh.
Like him and
The secret
Endeavor.
between me and All Might became a secret the three of us shared.
Oh. I love that it was Bakugo.
Yeah. It's just like so perfect how they did that.
You fought the night you finished
Oh.
the preliminary hero
Eraser?
licensing exam. I'm glad to see that you two have so much
He's
energy.
pissed.
Wait, hold up with those restraints. It's my fault that they sparred in the first place. It seems young Bakugo has been feeling like he was responsible for my retirement.
But this isn't something I can just ignore. There must be a suitable punishment. Who threw the first punch?
I did. I also went pretty hard. It wasn't just him.
You're both on house arrest. 4 days and 3 for Midoriya.
4 for Bakugo. They have to clean. I liked that episode a lot.
This episode was really good.
And now Deku has someone in his corner other than All Might who knows if Shigaraki, comes around again, at least Bakugo knows the reason.
I'm trying to think about all the dynamics that could happen now that, someone actually, he has someone there to kind of rely on that.
With that big information. Because if that were to get out, people, first of all, would be like, who's the next All Might? Or take him out.
Speaking of that, Toga has his blood, so...
So does that mean that every time the quirk, One for All gets passed on, the person starts to lose their power? Or was it just because All Might was injured?
I feel like as one grows, the other one fades.
Yeah.
What? You guys threw down and now you're under arrest?
Threw down?
There he is.
Look, moron.
So did you guys make up after, or?
Well, it wasn't that we made up exactly.
So we're
It's
good.
kind of hard to put into words.
What about our extra classes?
Shut up, Icy Hot! This has nothing to do with you! So, about my shoot style, what did you think of it?
Your movements are too obvious. Even when you got faster, I was able to dodge them. You're not gonna win any fight that way.
Oh, right.
And when you added in punches, it really pissed me off.
They're helping each other.
I'm so excited for that now.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh man, this was such another good episode here. I am just so excited for the possibility of I don't want to say it's a full-on friendship, but All Might called it a proper rivalry, and I feel like that is what probably best represents. They both want to be number one. They both idolized All Might, and I'm just there's so many different layers to Bakugo that I never even saw at the beginning, but he is so smart. He analyzes things really, really well too. Even when they were in the exam for the provisional license, when he mentioned to those people who were barely hurt, and even though he was kind of aggressive about it, take care of yourself type of thing, they even questioned wait, is he just saying that because it is our responsibility to? And it just made me think about damn, Bakugo really just thinks about all these things, but he's just so quiet. He keeps so much stuff in. He fully took on the responsibility for All Might losing his power there. Yeah. That was a big revelation
I didn't realize
too. Yeah,
that was really the root of it there. But Deku thinks it was his fault too. Yeah. So it's they both kind of are holding that. When in reality, it really wasn't either their fault because this all started way before them. This whole rivalry between All for One, One for All. So yeah, it's just. Wow, it's going to be interesting seeing their relationship go forward. I don't know if they're ever going to actually become friends. Yeah. But I feel there is going to be
mutual respect.
Yeah, or kind of an Endeavor All Might situation. So. Yeah.
I think that last scene there after the credits was really telling. The fact that Bakugo was actually willing to in his own way, he said even when you incorporated punches it pissed me off. Yeah. But he was helping him, and I hope that's what I hope for this relationship going forward. The relationship that they've always had has been so intriguing to me, and you always just knew that there was more there, and it's really cool just to see another layer of it, and I just hope it continues to grow. Like what you said, I don't know if it'll ever be a full-on friendship, but I feel there is a caring for one another in a weird way. But they also have that rivalry too, and I just feel I'm so excited to see where this relationship goes and how it develops.
Yeah, and I said this earlier too. It's it's going to be nice for Deku to have someone else who's not All Might or, one of the teachers in his corner, just in case something were to happen, with the League of Villains or All for One or whatever. Then Bakugo knows more about, why do they keep targeting him specifically, or, All Might in general. Kind of knowing the backstory is kind of a big deal. So I wonder how that's going to play into the future.
That was really funny, too. He said, I won't be a loudmouth about it like Deku, because Deku was the one who
told him.
And that's how he pieced it together, yeah.
All right, well, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you can stay notified for all of our future videos.
Also, head over to our Patreon, where we have full-length reactions as well as other exclusive content. The full-length reaction, the next couple episodes of My Hero Academia actually over there right now, so you want to check that out. The link's down in the description below.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.